When sports fans think of Ohio State and the Heisman Trophy, two words come to mind. It's Archie Griffin. Archie Griffin, welcome to Catch 47 and Tampa Bay Sports Television.
Well, thank you, Eric. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to be on your program today.
Well, now, like I said, a lot of fans know about the Heisman Trophy. They know you have won it twice, but they don't know much about the Wendy's High School Heisman. Could you tell us a little bit about that program that is now 12 years old, and you've been a big part of it?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm excited to talk about the Wendy's High School Heisman program. It's a program that started in 1994. Dave Thomas, the founder of Wendy's, he thought it was very, very important for young people to be recognized for their outstanding contributions academically, athletically, and certainly their contributions that they make to their community by the community service in which they do. And he started the Wendy's High School program because he wanted those things to be recognized from young people, because so many times today young people are recognized for the bad things that they're doing, and he wanted something positive for young people. And that's how it got started, and it's been growing every year. And this year in particular, we've had over 14,000 young men and women nominated for the Wendy's High School Heisman program. It has been phenomenal, and this weekend we are going to be honoring the one male and one female winner of the Wendy's High School Heisman program. We have 12 finalists in New York this weekend, and they're all going to be having a wonderful time touring the city of New York during the holiday season. And at the end of the day, though, one male and one female will be named the Wendy's High School Heisman Award winner.
How are these young men and young women nominated and selected? Because it's not just a football award, and not only for their on-the-field accomplishments, it's also off the field as well.
Oh, absolutely. In order for them, first of all, to be nominated, they have to have a B grade point average or better. They have to participate in at least one of 31 sports sanctioned by the National Federation of High School Sports. And they have to be involved in the community, doing some sort of community service work. And that's a very, very important part of the award. But the nomination process each spring, and the spring of their junior year, because the winners have to be in their senior year, but the spring of their junior years, they have to be nominated from an administrator in their school. And I would encourage every high school to nominate one male and one female for the Wendy's High School Heisman Award. But the nomination has to come from the school, and the administrator in the school, whether it's a principal, a coach, a counselor, they have to do the nomination for the award.
Archie, I was reading over some of the bios of these young men and young women. I haven't been in high school in a number of years. You can say the same. Are you impressed with how these kids are able to keep up such a big schedule and a grade point average and contribute to the community?
It blows me away. It really does. I mean, it is phenomenal, these young men and women that's involved in the Wendy's High School Heisman program. The number of hours they serve their communities, the grade point averages that they have, because all of them are either 4-point or close or even better than a 4-point grade point average. It is truly phenomenal, and they all do well in the sports in which they participate. So I'm proud to be a part of this program because of the type of individuals that's being honored in the program.
Now, I can see the Heisman Trophy behind you. What will these young men and young women win for the Wendy's High School Heisman?
Well, each young men and women who are finalists who will be in New York this weekend, their schools will receive a $1,000 cash gift from the Wendy's High School Heisman program. And the actual winners, the one male and one female winner, their schools will receive an additional $2,500 cash prize from the Wendy's High School Heisman program. And they will each get a Wendy's High School Heisman trophy. So that's what they get. The NCAA won't allow you to give the student athletes anything more than a trophy. So the prize really goes to their schools.
And of course, another prize, whether you are a Wendy's High School Heisman winner or not, is a prize is going off to college. There are a number of fans in our area in Tampa Bay that watch our high school program. You were very successful in college, very successful in the academic room as well. How would you approach a young man moving off from a senior into college? What kind of advice would you give him or her in order to have a successful 4 years?
Well, when I was growing up, I was very fortunate to have had some people that made a difference in my life. And one of the people that made a lasting impression on me was an academic counselor while I was in junior high school. He told me about the 3 Ds: desire, dedication, and determination. Desire, setting goals for yourself; dedication, committing yourself to achieving the goals; and determination, overcoming obstacles. And he told me that if I would apply those 3 Ds to anything that I wanted to do, then I could always feel good about myself, because those 3 Ds add up to a total commitment. And that's what I would say to any young person, is to totally commit yourself to being the very best that you can be, whether it's in the classroom, whether it's on the fields and courts of play, or in your community. All those things are very, very important. And that's what I really enjoy about the Wendy's High School Heisman program, is that they are totally committed to recognizing the outstanding young people in our country.
Archie, thank you for the time. That is outstanding advice, and I'm pretty sure, and I hope, all of our high school fans watching the program will take that advice. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you, Eric. Thanks for having me.